to see you here at the Crow Cottage. This is kind of a surprise video for me to do really quick because right now we are probably I'm not sure where we are when you see this we'll probably be home by then, but I had to get ready to go and do our son's wedding. So anyhow, we are going to do this spotlight on nature, and it is backwards, I think. I don't know. When I do things on YouTube, I never really know whether it's truly backwards or not. I think I've done it before and thought it was backwards and then realized it actually wasn't. So anyhow, we are going to get started. I don't even know what's going on. I know I'm going to be using this beautiful full of live paper. Now, right now, the paper is available. Just buy as much as you can because you're going to use it all. So we are going to use that. But this set has wonderful dies. That's kind of why I got this one. And you're going to love it too. It is a beautiful day here in Missouri. And oh man, I've got my hummingbird feeder up right over there. And I have not seen any hummingbirds at it yet, but I can always hope. They do pop by. And so I'm going to cover this up and hope my camera allows me to come over here so you can see what we are going to do today. So today's going to be a pretty super simple, fun, easy day. Shouldn't be too complicated. And let's see, I'll just do this and then I'm going to move my board way over here. And I think that'll probably work pretty well. Let me move it this way a bit. All right, so now you can see everything. I've got my square codes here. Well, actually, that's my Stampin' Up code. That's my Square store. If you want to go there, you would have to stop the video, probably take a picture of it to zoom in to actually get these. That's my newsletter. I do send out tutorials every week, and I'm doing fewer of those just because I cannot justify really spending the time on those. They are for free, and I can't work for free forever. I wish wish we could, but that's not how it works. So this paper, let me show this to you. Oh my goodness, it's 6 by 6, but oh, it's so, every single sheet is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So anyhow, you're going to want it. I got at least 2 packs. I don't know, I might have bought more just because I'd have to look. I hope I can find everything today because I sort of cleaned house again. Every time I do that, I don't really know what anything is, and that's kind of annoying. Here's my my cardstocks already cut and ready to go. This is just basic white. What I want to do is, now this, where are all the dies? I guess I have to fussy cut my butterfly because the Spotlight on Nature dies are all circle dies. And they're wonderful. So you're going to want to use those. But it looks like I am fussy cutting because I want to do some things here. And it's not going to let me unless I fussy cut. So, oh well. We will be doing fussy cut. Oh, I do have one butterfly saved for this project. Sweet. So there's one butterfly. We'll probably have to do another one. I'm going to go ahead and just stamp here and let's see what happens, okay? Because things are going to want to move along here pretty quickly today. This is not a day that I normally do this. And so I definitely want to get outside. I already was outside and did my exercise, and then I took a nice walk. There's a park right beside our workout center that is just for walkers. And it's really, really nice to be able to go and walk there. I've actually never walked there before because I'm always going to the botanical garden. So we're going to do 2 cards. I don't even know what cards I said I was going to do because normally I check my newsletter and see what am I supposed to be doing. But today I just didn't even do that. I'm going to put you right here, and then I probably just don't even need this piece for now. We'll see. We're gonna color those. Now, I don't even know what I'm gonna use for coloring, because the truth is that for flowers, I do sneak in my Copic pens. And I sneak in all kinds of stuff. So I'm not really sure what colors we're gonna end up with. I do know that I'm going to use this side of the card, and so I want to use some orange and some blue, I believe. So anyhow, I might even grab my other phone here really quick and pull up my Pinterest page, because I think I gave away I gave away my cards that I was going to use for today's video. I hunted and hunted and I could not find them, which was pretty funny to me. Oops, let me do this for a minute here. I can't talk while I'm typing or I'll have trouble. Okay, it looks like my other phone has an update it has to do. Hopefully it won't act up on me while we're going here. All right, so there I am. Let me find this. This is a card I did a while ago, so let's see what we're doing. Oh boy, these were so pretty. I so loved this one. But actually, so that is a very nice one. I think we might come back to that one. But this is the one we're going to do today. All right, so I did fussy cut this out. You can see, and I suspect I used a retired background color there. I don't think I did any tutorials for these. We're gonna just go for it. So let's see what we've got in my stash of colors, because I'm gonna want to use some pumpkin pie, and I'm going to want to use some peach pie, and I'm thinking we're going to use Flirty Flamingo, but maybe some Calypso Coral too. And then we're going to see how this is all going to wash out, because I don't have any yellows in here, so that's good. So this is the one I'm using with this blue butterfly. So these are all of my colors: Calypso Coral, Flirty Flamingo, Peach Pie, Pumpkin Pie. And we're going to start with that dark Calypso Coral first, because I want to see how that's going to look on the base of these flowers. Yeah, that's quite dark, so I probably am not going to use my pumpkin pie, but I might. We'll see. So we're just going to lay in a little bit of that dark Calypso Coral. Oh, that is so pretty. And then my dark pumpkin pie is coming in next. Not a lot of that. The pumpkin pie is okay, but I kind of tend to think this is a muddy color. It's not a super vibrant orange, and I kind of like more of a vibrant orange. So now we're going to pull in, let's do our dark peach pie. Pale papaya is a color that's not working. Let's get pale papaya here. Dark pale papaya. Let's hope you're a little bit more orangey than your counterpart. You're not. Okay, we're going to pull this pale papaya. This is dark pale papaya or dark peach pie. Either one is going to work for the end product. But now we're going to use this is Calypso Coral. There's my Flirty Flamingo. This is light Calypso Coral. So I think I'm going to just wash over this whole bottom a little bit with this light Calypso Coral, just to get a little more red into those oranges. It's not quite orangey enough for me. It's a little too browny. Okay, now we can do our dark Flirty Flamingo, and I'm just going to do the veins a little bit here with that brush tip, because I don't want to do too much dark there. And then we're going to do light Flirty Flamingo, but not the whole thing. Again, just kind of washing that down, those colors, and getting them to blend a tiny bit. I do need a little bit more orange again, so we're going to grab We're gonna grab a pumpkin, not a pumpkin pie. This is where my, we'll do light peach pie. I suspect this is where I pulled in a Copic pen. Oh, this is actually working quite nicely. So this is light peach pie. It's kind of giving me a nice orangey color to that whole thing, but enough of that pink is in there that it's going to go really well with this full of life paper. This paper is so pretty. And by the time you get this right now, you still are able to save some money on some bundles. I don't know if Spotlight on Nature is one of the bundles that you can save 10% on, but if it is, it's an extra 10%. And believe me, that's no joke. An extra 10% is a pretty good amount. That's 20%. And you're never going to get it any cheaper, I guarantee you. Now, I'm going to grab some Granny Apple Green, and I've got a whole bunch of it. I must have some new ones in here, and I didn't really realize it. So let's take our dark Granny Apple Green for our veins and our stem. Okay, and I'm not doing all those veins. There's a whole lot of them. I don't need to do all of them. I could get a marker here and get a little bit more accurate. I'm kind of messing up my stem a little bit there. And then I'm going to use my soft sea foam, the dark one, because I do really want to wash out these leaves. Now in my card, I can see that I must have used some soft succulent. I was so sorry that green left us because our mint macaron is a good substitute for it. It actually is really good, but I forget about it sometimes. It's not really coming on strong enough. This must be drying out. It is. It even feels dry. Okay, soft succulent, where are you? We're gonna grab the light one. I'm gonna have to get a new, well, there's lots of that one, so we'll just use that. Huh. Okay, so that one, I'm gonna leave that one out. I need to buy a new one or see if I've got one. I might have one in there. All right, I think while we're here, we're gonna just do these other leaves too. So dark Granny Apple Green, a little here, a little there. I think I'm gonna grab my marker for the stems. I was pretty untidy. And then let's do some light Granny Apple Green, just a little, just to give me a little extra oomph on the bottom of those leaves. And then we've got our light sea foam. And I am gonna fussy cut around, so I might as well just go out of the lines and not worry about it too much. Okay, now, but I don't really want to go out of the lines on the stem, because then that's just going to make it a lot harder to do. And I don't even see where my markers must be in there though. Let's grab a pencil. Oh, my pencil's not sharp enough. Good grief. Oh my goodness. So let's sharpen up the pencil. Wow, you're pretty dead there. All right, there we go. So there's my Granny Apple Green pencil, and that will color in that stem without making too big of a mess. And I can even do a little more around here if I think I needed any more color where I'd kind of gotten it wasn't fat enough. Okay, I think that's good. Now for our butterfly on the other one, let's check my card and see what's the color. Oh, so I'm doing a nice vivid pink for my flower, and we're gonna do peach. So we're gonna get this pale papaya out and see what you look like. Oh, you're not orangey enough. Let's do our light calypso coral for the little other butterfly. We're gonna do that there. This is a monocolor one. Okay, so it's not, I'm not trying to do a very accurate version of of the butterfly. We're just gonna color him pretty quick. Pale papaya will work. Ooh, my edge is that brush tip's totally shot. I think what I did is I made the mistake of okay, so light peach pie. This is gonna finish us out here. I made the mistake of taking some alcohol blending ink and applying it right to that nib. And you don't want to do that, apparently. I guess that must ruin your... apparently it ruins your nibs. So for people on my team that I probably told you to go ahead and do that at some point, I'm terribly sorry that I probably ruined some of your pens in telling you that, but that would have been a few years ago because I haven't told anyone to do that for a very long time because I know better now. All right, so that is that. And then this flower we'll work on later. Let me take my little scissors. Okay, and we are going to cut this guy out. It does not take too terribly long. You can do it. I know it's difficult to make yourself do this. So June, how is June treating you? It's been wonderful for us. Our last child, our baby, is getting married, and we are so excited about it because she's a sweetheart. Very, very blessed. All right, and we have just been all over the place for summer because we just came back not very long ago from visiting our other wonderful family, and we get to see the other family too. So we get to see everybody, and it's been just so fun. All the grandkids, it's been good. Very good. Jeff and I are going to, when we get back though, we have some plans for going, and we're gonna go visit. We have not been down to Arkansas since we've been here in Missouri because we really want to go down to Bentonville, and in Bentonville is where the Walmart stuff is. You know, they did a whole little museum, and the city has just got all kinds of really cool touristy things there. I believe it's Bentonville. Anyway, we are going to head that way at some point. I am not really sure when. Now, this is a very skinny stem, so I'm going to take it easy on that. And then if I want to trim that up a little bit after I get it on my card, I will, but I need to be a little careful here because these, again, very, very skinny little stem, especially up by that flower. It's not so bad down here, but up by that flower, it's pretty thin. You don't want to have to go all to the trouble of coloring and then cutting and then oops, snip, and then it's gone. I'm gonna finish this a bit faster. Okay, even though I just said I'm gonna be careful, I gotta work a little faster here. Okay, that out, and this one like that. Okay, I'm sure you know how to fussy cut, but there are some things you can do to make it a little easier. If you are always cutting down and away from you, it's a lot easier. And if that didn't even make sense, what I just said, don't worry about it. Okay. There and up there and there. Oh, there's just so much to this little flower. You're so cute. I do kind of want to see most of you. I want to see that paper underneath. That's another reason I am fussy cutting. Normally I might not do this quite so much, but that paper's absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to have to work on that one after we've done some other stuff. Okay, almost there, almost there. Ooh, Oops, that's attached pretty good. All right. Oh, man, you're good. And I'm not talking about me. That paper just came away like a dream. Nice. Okay, that, not quite. Still hanging on there like a bad tooth. Okay, there we go. That's in there, and we're almost done. Almost done. There. Okay, so we've got our flower, at least one of them, done. Let me get rid of these things. And my scraps. And we're gonna cut. I want you to see this stuff. It's gonna be good. Let me see if you're still in position here relatively. Good. All right, so now we're gonna get this cutting board out because I want to see, I want us to see this beautiful, we're gonna just use white. And did I get them out already? Yes, I did. They're right here. So we want to use, I want to use, let me go back to my flower here, my other one, and see what one I'm doing. I'm doing, for this one, I'm doing not the little floral edge, but there's this, the biggest of these with the little line kind of things. Oh man, this is so pretty. You're gonna love this. Okay, so we'll put that there, and that one's done. And see how it just all fell out and apart beautifully. So we're gonna put that there, we're gonna put this there, and we wanna stamp something nice on it. I did a Grateful for You from something, I have no idea, but I've been using this Unbounded Love a lot. It's got everything. And I really like this You're a True Blessing, that's nice. There's also this Have a Blessed Day. That would be nice. Here's another one, Grateful Blessings. This one's gonna be too big. But I really like this one. Here's a You're Such a Blessing there too. Love that. I like that sentiment. It's really nice. Okay, I am gonna have to get some of the little pieces that were still stuck in there off because I don't put those things away in there. I like to be able to pull out my die and be able to use it and not have to clean it. Okay, so we'll do that. And then I think I'm going to grab out, while we're talking about it, I'm going to grab out the other die that I'm using. I don't think it's the biggest one. It's this, no it is. It's the biggest one with the little floral thing on it. This is going to be a pretty big one. Maybe I better use this one. Yeah, I must be using this smaller one. And they layer. They're so nice because they layer as well. Really beautiful. Oh, my magnet. You naughty, naughty magnet. You came right off my cardstock. That is so wild. Why did you do that? There you go. Stay put. Okay, so now we're going to stick that in here. And I'm going to grab out another piece of white cardstock. I'm just going to cut a little bit off the side because I just need a little bit here. And then we're going to cut this one out as well. While we're here with the machine and all. Okay, we'll slide that there. We're going to put that there. And we'll cut this other one out as well. I'm going to go back again on that one just to be sure. Sometimes I don't remember whether it cleaned itself really nicely, but just in case it didn't, I do a double. A double whammy. And then we get that all cleaned out. And there we go. And then I'll clean out my board later. All right, so now we have both of our die cut pieces cut. And we're going to be ready to assemble these cards. This is such a quick way to make a beautiful card using these dies. You are going to love these. So again, spotlight on nature. If they are out of, get it. I don't care how much you have to spend. Just get it. As soon as it comes back in, get it quick. So let's cut some of my yellow off, because I just know I'm going to want some yellow on there, but I need this to be 4 inches. Okay, and I did not want to cut all of that blue off. And then this is going to be 5 actually this is going to be 5 1/4. And then we are going to grab a piece of, oh boy, I know I probably use Mango Melody. Daffodil Delight will work. So will Bumblebee. Peach Pie, maybe. Let's grab Peach Pie. So here's a piece of Peach Pie that's already 5 1/2 by 4 1/4, and that looks pretty good. I like it, so we're going to use that. Oh, my glue is running out. Okay, I'm going to have to get a new glue bottle out. All right, get that centered on there, and then rub that down. I'm going to put the blue on this side, and we're going to use, what sentiment did I decide? You're a True Blessing. Let's see how big it is. I don't know if that one's going to be big enough. Oh, my heart goes out to you is nice. Best of luck. Oh, let's do a happy birthday. I don't think I have... There's some birthdays coming up, and this year, I've not been very good about getting my birthdays done. I have really messed up on some birthdays. You know, by screwing around and not getting it done. I think Balmy Blue is what I'm going to want. Or did I use Azure? I'm thinking I must have used Azure Afternoon. Azure Afternoon's really vivid and pretty. I tend to really like it. So we're going to do that. Happy birthday, like right there. Oh, yeah. Azure Afternoon, you are so nice. I like that. Very pretty. And let's see, on my other card here, let's throw some things to the side here. We're going to go like this, and we're going to go like this. And what did I do with my butterflies? Oh my goodness, please don't tell me I lost them already. I don't see them. They must be on the floor. Oh, good. There they are. Ah, scared me. They just blew off onto the floor. So that's going to go like this. Let's have a peek at my other one. No, not that one. This one. Oh, for this one, I stamped right on my cardstock. Okay, so I don't need to stamp on this. I was going to, but we don't need to. So let's go ahead and assemble it. Now I'm going to look and see how much of these flowers do I really need to, what do I need to do here? Do I need to fussy cut anything more? And I don't think I'm going to need to. My stems, even though they're a little bit, you know, wobbly and all, it's still going to look pretty good right there. So I think we're going to be good. I am going to glue this flat down so that I can glue this flat down. And then this I will put a dimensional on. Is that a deal? And I don't need any ribbon. This is so pretty just as is. You do not need any ribbon. Okay. The only thing you need to be careful here is getting enough glue on everything, but don't get so much that it oozes out. Because it'll ooze. And then the stems are pretty skinny, but you do want some glue on them. Okay, so now we're going to put the flower like that. So pretty. And then we'll put our little mini dimensionals. Maybe, I guess they're big enough. We could probably do regular dimensional on that. Oh yeah, easily. Get a couple of those on there. This is azure blue, light and dark and all of that. Yeah, we're gonna just go like that. Aren't you cute? Very, very cute. And then we can put a regular 5.5 by 8.5 inch card that's white on the back of that. And we're gonna be all set. Get some glue on that. And then we'll move on to that next card and we'll be all ready to go. So where did you go when you were on your honeymoon? I'm not sure where our son and his wife are gonna go. They told us they weren't really telling anyone. They kind of gave us a general idea though, and I kind of forget where it was. It was someplace that I really wanted to go and never have gone to yet. Maybe someday. I think it is. I think a garden might have been involved. Can you believe that? I think my future daughter-in-law, she's gonna like flowers as much as I do, which is wonderful. I love flowers. I planted some Casablanca. Yeah, Casablanca. They're Asian, they're Oriental. They're not Asian, they're Oriental lilies. They were scented in the Tri-Cities. I told Jeff I don't know if they've changed the genus or what, because they are not scented at all. They're Asian lilies. They're beautiful. They're huge. Just absolutely huge. But they are not the ones I wanted. Now, I think I went with Melon Mambo on this before. But I might do this polished pink today. Let's see. Actually, polished pink, you're not really working. Let's look here. No, this is the one I used. I used this one. I love this sheet. I think this is the last of my sheet. Maybe I'll use this. Oh, no, this one. Yeah. Just because I don't want to use the last sheet. But I think I'm going to have to. It's too pretty. I love this one. Okay, we're going to use it, but I'm a little sad to see it go. But you see how much darker that is? I need something a little bit darker than polished pink. And I think Melon Mambo was perfect. So I'm going to grab Melon Mambo. Oh, yeah. I see you in here, and you're the exact shade I want. It is not this color. I could do Rich Razzleberry, but I don't really want to. This isn't the colors I used. Where's the sheet that I used? Whoa, there it is. Is this it? Yeah, that's it. That's the one. They're all so pretty. They're all really pretty. That's the one I used. And it works for my Melon Mambo. It would work with this pink as well. But I do really like Melon Mambo. So let's go ahead and grab that. And we're just going to go ahead right now. I bet this is 5.5. No, you're not. 4 1/4 and 5.5, because that's what we're going for. Okay, that'll be our edge. And then we're going to do 4 inches here. Oh, I went this direction. 5. Yeah, we're gonna go 4 inches this way, and don't cut that pink off. 5 1/4 that way, and then that's gonna glue right on there. So pretty. Ooh, you're nice. You are so nice. Okay, using my surreptitiously secret formula over here. Okay, so now we're gonna put that on there, adhere that on very gently. And now we've got this. Oh, I forgot. I've got to cut out the circle in the inside because I don't want this to be like this. I want this to be a frame. So we will get ourselves a frame. All right, let me find the die that we're going to have to use to cut out that inner edge. I've got some strays there. All right, so let's grab our set. And I think that there is an inner one that I can use. Yes, that will give me the perfect size frame. So we'll put you right there like that. Make sure it's all squared up properly with the right amount of edge everywhere. Now for this one, I don't really care about that center. I'm going to use it. I'll use this on another card. I am doing this for this piece right now. So it looks like it came out pretty clean. So here we go. We're going to stick this on, and I do want it raised, but that means I'm going to have to use little tiny pieces of mini dimensionals because there's not a lot of space, but I do want this to be raised. It's just going to be a lot nicer effect if it is. So let's take our little mini, whoa, yeah. I'm kind of running quick here, doing things pretty fast. I think that's going to be good. I'm going to use my tweezers, and I do need to sit down so I can see what's going on here. Okay, I'm going to take my glasses off, and then I can stick my head in here because I do want to get these right on the edge where it's going to adhere this on here really well. Oops, there's an extra one there. Now some of the edges are a tiny, tiny bit fatter. I got one border there, just a little fatter than the others. And that one, we'll stick that one right there. It doesn't have to be, you know, terribly, terribly secure. The flowers are gonna kind of help get it down too. Get those backings off. There's another one that's kind of fat. So we're gonna do you right here. Oh, don't stick to me, please. And this one. Oh, where's another good spot? We need it over on this side. Like there. Okay, I can see it a little, you know, here and there, but not much. I really think I've done a pretty good job. I need one more right there. Let's see if I've got another piece of one. I really don't, so let me grab that and put you right there. And then I'm going to tuck that side in. I can see I got it over just a little bit. Perfect. Okay, that's looking good. And then I want to put this on, but I think I better stamp my sentiment first. So I'm going to do my happy birthday again. We're going to just do Melon Mambo. I want it to go right in there where that white, where that yellow is, but I gotta kind of make sure this is a bigger stamp than the one I originally did. So I want to make sure this is gonna fit in here, like right here. Oh, this is so pretty. I love it. So nice. You could tie a little ribbon around that frame And that would look really nice too, but I don't really want to add any more to what's happening here. This is already kind of busy with everything on it. So we're going to need to finish coloring out this flower. So let's do Melon Mambo. Okay, let me find my pens. We've got Melon Mambo and Flirty Flamingo. No, I think we're going to do Bubble Bath. So Melon Mambo and Bubble Bath. I'm going to do light Melon Mambo on the bottom. Oh man, I love these flowers because they're kind of like, they're not poppies. I don't know what they would be. They're not cosmos. But because I don't have any clue what they are, they can be anything you want. I kind of like, okay, we're gonna just do this to give a little bit lighter edge. And I didn't do that on my card. I think I just colored it all Melon Mambo, but okay, let's go ahead and we're gonna Melon Mambo it here because I kind of want it to be all pretty dark. I'm gonna leave just the tiniest bit of that tip with this bubble bath. And then kind of wash that together with this bullet tip. It'll make them wash out. And then you've got a little bit better of an edge there. And then I'm gonna use my big scissors here. I think I can make this process go a little faster with my bigger scissors. And I might not fussy cut quite as much. We'll see. We'll see. I'll have to get out my little scissors to do the more fine detail of it. Okay. Oh yeah, this is going along much faster when you use these bigger scissors. It's just that you have to be careful, you know. You might snip way more than you want to with these big ones. Oh boy, this is so pretty. I still love these flowers. These are not going to smell good. So I told Jeff, okay, I told him all about the Casablanca issue because last year I was sure I'd bought those bulbs at our local hardware store and wasn't too surprised that they might have been misnamed, you know. They were just in a, like a bin. So I thought, fine, I will buy them from Brex because I know they're reliable. I've never gotten a misnamed anything from them. And they're usually, everything's in really good order from them. But so when these bloomed, and they are absolutely fabulous, and they're blooming, I must say, I think they're blooming early. Don't Casablanca lilies bloom in July? I think my ones in the Tri-Cities bloomed in July. And so I'm happy to see them, but I am not happy that they are not scented because I don't grow lilies just for the look. I grow them for the scent. Enough whining of the day. There's too many beautiful things out there to be whining about. Or to be not whining about, I should say. Okay, here is another wonderful thing. There is a very light breeze blowing out there, and even though it's a little toasty today, it is really nice sitting out there. So nice. Okay, so now we are done with the flowers. Isn't that just gorgeous? Now, leaving this bit of white means I am going to be able to glue this on here pretty well. And then I can just put dimensionals where it's going to stick there and here and here and here. Okay, I'm going to put my phone off because I don't need that on anymore. I saw what I needed to see, and we're almost done with the last of our cards. It's really nice to be, I don't think I need, yeah, mini dimensional on that one. Where's my regular dimensionals? I had them out here just a second ago. There they are. All right. It is nice to be able to do a card quickly. I don't ever need to anymore because that one of these is, this is going on this frame, so I actually don't really want to do that. I think we want to do just pieces of dimensional down here on these stems. And that one's kind of fat. Let's do this here. Do a little teeny tiny bit. Like right. I pulled the backing off. Right there. You're so helpful, Kathleen. And this little bit right there. We'll pull the backing off because it's going to do that anyway. Nope, it didn't. Good. And that, oops, no, I want you there. Thank you. All right, now let's see here. I think that's going to go pretty well. And then we're going to just put a bit of glue right here. Peel all these backs off. Oops, that one I didn't peel off. I think those are off, good. And then positioning. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some adjusting with my flower here. So let me grab, because I didn't stamp it right where I probably should have. So I'm gonna snip my stem off right there. And we are just gonna reposition this little guy. Like right there. He's kind of covering up my birthday a tiny bit, but we're gonna live with that. And then we've got our beautiful little butterfly here, and I'm just gonna glue him right to the side here, like that. He's coming in for the flower. Isn't that gorgeous? Oops, I got some mini dimensional there. All right, and that is that. And then you just, another card piece that you have handy, another 5.5 by 4.25 piece of, or 5.5 by 8.5. You just score it at 4.25. I always have a whole bunch of these on hand in white. I do very vanilla some, but mostly I just do white. And then you can stamp the insides if you want to, but you don't really need to. But, because I write a ton. Have you ever written your friend and you thought you were going to get it all on the one sheet? And you did, you know, both sides. And then you still have to get out a piece of paper. I always find that happening, so I don't ever bother to stamp on the inside. I use a lot of that space for my wordy cards. Okay, there we go. I hear the chimes going. Is my clock in here working? I think it is. All right, so there's our spotlight on nature cards or yeah, Spotlight on Nature. That was it. Now, someone, I just saw her card. It was beautiful. She didn't take that cross hatch. I think she took a different one, but she took these leaves and did a background for the card. I am going to do it. It was absolutely gorgeous. Then she took one of these and she put it on the half, you know, cut off with just the tiniest edge here and had it on the edge. And you could see all of those leaves, and oh man, I really, really liked it a lot. So I am going to do that. That is my next project with this. Let me, before we finish, I'm going to just pop these puppies out. Because if I put this away without doing that, I'll be in trouble next time I go to use it. Those do just get pushed down, you know, into the groove like more and more if you don't punch them out. And I do have the pick tool. It would actually be doing this better, but this is working too. And it's like I get my brain fixates on something and I have to get it done like right now. Okay, that is that. Isn't that gorgeous? Love that. Thank you for shopping with me. Thank you for watching the videos. I really appreciate it. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your week, rest of your day, and I will see you next week. Bye.